First of all, I'd like to thank you for listening. This is another 7 minutes on the Sabbath day. This is my 12th video. And I need to start getting a little bit more serious because I don't know how long this is going to last. And you need to be prepared. But tonight I'd like to talk about the human mind a little bit and how it works and what's going on in there. And basically your mind and your body works from electric impulses and hormones. Now these are, the endocrine system is what regulates the hormones. And basically what hormones are chemical messengers that circulate through your body via the bloodstream. Electric impulse is a different thing, nerves, all that. But that's basically how the human body works. And when you learn to control people's brains, you learn how to make them do certain things. Now let's start out with Joseph Mengele. Y'all have all heard of this man. He was called the angel of death in the concentration camps. Now let me tell you what this man did to gain this knowledge. He would take a set of young Jewish twins and he would douse one with certain chemicals and leave the other one normal. After a period of time, he would cut both their heads off, I'm just telling you the truth, and examine parts of their brain to see what these chemicals had done. And he found out many things by doing this. How to affect the part of your brain, which if one part's affected, they all are in unison not working correctly. We're talking about something that Taoists call the crystal palace. That's the area between the pineal, the hypothalamus, and the pituitary gland. All these glands in your brain have to be working correctly. If one of them is altered, then it's off balance, it's not working right. And one of the biggest things, all you have to do is read, is fluoride. Fluoride affects your pituitary gland. So if they get it to where your pituitary gland is not working, it's going to affect the hypothalamus, which is a very important, it tells the body to secrete these hormones, and the other glands. But that's how it works. These glands were so special. The Egyptians, early Egyptians, when they mummified somebody, they actually took the pineal gland out of their brain and stuck it in its own little jar. The pineal gland looks like a pine cone with spirals and spines. Everything in the universe is about spirals. Why would the Egyptians know that this little bitty gland in their brain was so important? I don't know the answer to that, but one day we'll find out, because that's part of activating your third eye to make you see what's really going on. Now I'm going to tell you about how we do the things we do and we don't have a clue. I normally don't call out a person's name. I normally don't do this, but I have heard of this man and seen the stuff he has in the newspaper every Sunday. Years ago, I had to quit taking the newspaper because of this one article. How this man who thinks he's some great white hunter that goes out and kills innocent creatures. Now think about this. Let's talk about compassion and consciousness. And you tell me who's got more compassion and who's got more consciousness. The first thing I hear him talking about is crows. He went out to hunt. There wasn't nothing to kill. So he started shooting crows for target practice. He wrote this in the newspaper. I'm not making this up. He said, after I shot the first crow, the other crows didn't fly away. They came down, and he shot them too because they were showing compassion for their friend. Wow. Crows have more compassion than humans. Amazing. Then he talks about a rare fox squirrel, a white fox squirrel somebody tells him is on his property. This man goes up there and kills it and stuffs it, when this fox squirrel could have mated and had more fox squirrels, but he just had to kill it because it was so rare, and stuff it and stick it in his house. Then he has a picture of his wife and him spent a lot of money to go to Canada to kill two of the most beautiful tundra swans I've ever seen. They had them laying on rocks displaying their kill. Well, I need to tell you something, Mr. Mike Marsh, because you're in the line, my friend. You think Jesus loves you. My. Read the Lost Gospels, Mr. Marsh. What you do to the least of these creatures, you do to me also. That's what they say. That's what Constantine, like I said, wouldn't put in the book. Well, I'm going to give you, like I told you before, what hell is basically a nightmare that you can't ever wake up from. You can't wake up because you're dead. But here's the nightmare coming for you for killing these creatures just for a chemical addiction in your brain. What a sick chemical addiction to have, to take the life of innocent creatures that can't even hurt you at all. Big hunter, $1,000 shotgun, spending all this money to kill these innocent creatures, not for food, just for the thrill of the kill. My, what a mindset. Well, here we go. This is called repetition. Remember, you've seen these animals you've killed. You've seen them gurgle on their own blood, fall out of the sky, leave their mate, a goose. It doesn't get another mate. Once again, more compassion than human beings. When the mate dies, they stay alone forever. And we're the best thing going here. Well, here's what's coming for you, Mr. Marsh. Every day for eternity, you're going to gurgle on your own blood. They're going to peck your eyes out and your genitals off every day, over and over again. So I hope you watch my video. I hope one of your friends tells you to watch my video. So go to sleep tonight, Mike. Because if you watch me, I'll be in your head. And they're coming for you. If you ever saw the movie Patrick Swayze, Ghost, that's going to be like little babies compared to what's coming for you, Mr. Marsh. All the pain and misery and suffering you've caused these creatures for your own chemical addiction. I'm sorry I got a little bit heated tonight, but I'm tired of innocent creatures paying the price for these sick humans that want to kill them for fun. There's nothing wrong with killing an animal to eat it if you're hungry. But when you kill them just to kill them, ooh, you have no idea what's coming for you. This is another 7 minutes on the Sabbath day. Free your mind.